This is going to be a weird opening segment for me today because I have not said this or anything like this in 10 years. So here we go. This is the way it's always worked for me, and I can't explain it. If I make a physical move or if I make an emotional move, it's in my gut. There's an epiphany. There's a moment. There's a car ride. I can't be talked into things, and I can't be talked out of things. I'm not going to overly self-analyze, but the last big move I made was leaving a company where I had been for 10 years. I remember the colors in the room were blue, snow outside, a glass of red wine. And my wife looked at me and said, "Are you where you want to be and doing what you want to do?" And I said no and no. And that night I got on Realtor.com and we looked for a house. But I'd been thinking about it for a long time. That was the moment, the epiphany. I knew. And I never looked back, and I couldn't be happier. I've moved cross-country 4 times. I've made several big moves professionally, personally. And when I do it, I can feel it, and I can't explain it. But it's in my gut. And I'm making one of those moves emotionally today. For the last several years, I don't even know how many. It's been a long time. Let's just say a decade. Maybe a few more, maybe a few less, but probably more. The NBA has needed LeBron. The New York Knicks, the biggest city in the league, a mess. The Lakers and the Celtics, rebuilding, not that captivating. Chicago, another dynastic, iconic franchise, rebuilding, seemingly now forever. And the Spurs have never carried this league. They're a snooze. Good, but a snooze. Then the Warriors dynasty comes, and it's interesting, but they still need to face LeBron. Golden State against Milwaukee is getting nobody to a TV set. For over a decade, unlike the NFL, who if Brady retired tomorrow, and a story today he might, would still be fine. Steelers, Packers, Aaron, Big Ben, Breeze, Eagles, Giants, Cowboys, it'd be fine. But this league has needed LeBron. They really do, and they know it. But I had one of those epiphanies Saturday morning. I woke up, and I wondered when Ben Simmons was playing. And I am more interested in watching Ben Simmons tomorrow night than I am watching LeBron tonight. I said it. I almost feel like when I was in college, I didn't have any money, parents divorced. First 3 years, my mom would send me $5 bills, cookies, and razors. And the cookies were all broken up, and the $5 was gone in an hour. And then finally, my senior year, I got a job on campus doing all that work, and I called my mom and I said, "I'm good, Mom." I feel like that finally. I don't know if the Sixers are special, but I had an epiphany Saturday morning, and I've thought about it for 2 nights, 3 days. Hey, LeBron, Ben Simmons is here. We're all good. LeBron's career has gone in several stages. He was a prodigy. He was a villain. Then he was a savior and a hero. Now LeBron, in my gut, feels like the league ambassador. When's the last time you had dinner with an ambassador and it was fantastic? What if these were movie titles? The Prodigy. You'd be like, oh my God, how old? The Prodigy. Genius? What is it? The Villain. Ooh, dark, mysterious. Want to go see that movie? The Hero. Everybody likes a hero. I'm not going to a movie called The Ambassador. You can't talk me out of it, and it doesn't matter if LeBron wins by 40 tonight and scores 50. I just feel the way I feel. You know I love LeBron. I've talked about him incessantly for a decade. I still think he is absolutely remarkable. But for the first time in 10 to 12 years, I look at the NBA, which I've watched for 4 decades, and I say this now with Ben Simmons. Hey, LeBron, we're good, bro. You can go. You don't have to. You can hang around. Still great, but you can go. We're all good here. I never bought into it with Blake Griffin. Despite what he did last night, I've never bought into it with Anthony Davis. Russell Westbrook doesn't drive me to a TV to that level, Certainly didn't when he broke into the league. But when I watch Ben Simmons play, and again, I don't know if the Sixers are special, but when I watch Ben Simmons play, it is just a gut feeling. That is something between LeBron and Magic. I felt the same way when I saw Magic break in. I felt the same way when LeBron broke in. I didn't even feel it for Kobe. I didn't even feel it for Shaq. I just knew he was dominant. I didn't feel it for Pippen, Akeem. But about 4 or 5 guys, Michael Jordan's one of them, LeBron was one of them, Magic was one of them, I feel that strongly with Ben Simmons. I wake up now in the morning. When does he play? I'll watch LeBron tonight, but he's no longer a prodigy, a villain, a hero, or a savior. He's the league's ambassador. If he wants to stay, he's got no chance at a title. He can leave. I'm not sure. He is a great fit for everybody. The future of the league to me, and I wouldn't be shocked if they got to the Eastern Conference Finals. And at this point, the Cavs are so bad defensively, maybe they could win the East. League's good now. Ben Simmons is here.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.